Okay, we'll get started soon. If you have a foam roller, I was gonna do about a minute or two of foam rolling. Or lacrosse ball. So the first one I was gonna do is, great one is lats. So our lat, the outside part of our armpit, it's pretty chunky, it's a big muscle. It starts here, attaches to our arm bone, goes all the way down our spine. It's a huge muscle, so want to wake it up by foam rolling, helps the blood flow. And what you want to do is find kind of sore spots. Once you find a sore spot, you actually just want to hold it there. So you don't want to just roll along the muscle. That's just like rolling over a rock. It's never gonna flatten out or anything. We want to apply pressure in sore areas for about a minute. And then you can roll. I know rolling just feels good too, but roll around, find another spot, and just remembering it goes our lats all the way down the side there, and down our back. So again, just finding sore spots and then holding. I'm gonna say like the armpit crease. There. Quickly go to the other side. This is what I like to do every day. Every day, lat foam roll sesh, probably twice a day. And roll around, find a spot, hold. Alright, so something you can do if your lats are sore. Another great one is your hips and glutes. Okay, you can cross your leg, lean over to one side. Alright, we'll do a little short sesh here. Okay, so our glutes we want to get into. We'll do a quickie. Usually I'll do this for longer, but just to show you, cross your knee, bring it towards the ground, and again, just rolling around, finding sensitive areas, and then holding. Okay, that's our glutes. Now our IT band. So we want to get into our side, so we lay, kind of get into a side plank. Then you can bring that other foot up for a little support. And now we're rolling on the outside of our quad there. Find a sensitive spot and hold. You can do this with a tennis ball. That might be like aggressive, or a lacrosse ball. All right, we're quickly going through these just so I can show you them all. Try the other side out. Usually this is a very tight muscle. And if you're watching this not live, you can fast forward through this. Okay, last one. So take your foam roll and you flip it. All right, then we're going to ride it. Drive your knee out to the side. So now we're going inside of our leg, our adductors. And you want to roll towards your groin and then out towards your knee. Find a sensitive spot. Try and move around a little bit. Sometimes you have to dig. Gotta push down as well. And I wouldn't probably recommend a lacrosse ball in here. I would not. Hey, try out the other side. Foam roll and you can't enjoy this. Get a foam roll, you don't have one. Okay, good. Got some foam roll ideas. Gonna do that for longer, but that was 5 minutes, so. Okay, we're gonna go grab a chair. And I like to grab a band for these, or usually a stick, but we can grab a band. So holding palms up, okay? It's pretty stiff right now. I don't really want to pull it apart. I just want to hang on to it. Putting elbows on the bench. Ugh, I gotta poke my chest through. See, it doesn't really work with band. We don't even need band. We'll just go elbows on the bench. Fingers pointed towards your hips. I want you to tuck your hips under and then poke your chest through. So try not to release your spine like that. You're not going to get much of an upper body stretch there. It'll be more of a back stretch. So tuck those hips and then press through. Press that chest through. Can do this with your arms straight as well. Tuck, press. All right, good. Come to standing. You can use a wall or a bench. Reach out ahead, so you're gonna press into the bench or the wall. Let me turn around. Reach out in front. Again, tuck those hips. And then you can shift your weight side to side, kind of leaning over like you're going into a side plank. Getting into your lats. Again, we want a nice straight spine. Let's get our true range of motion. You can release to kind of feel the difference. Good. Nice mobility of the day here. I'm already sweating, but I think it's because it's extremely warm in here. All right, let's go for a lunge and reach. Hips through and then come back. Get in your hamstring. Forward fold. You can just try and touch your toe as well. Get in your hips, get in your hamstring. Other side. Lunge, reach. Come back, pull that toe, those toes up towards you. Straighten out that leg. Good. Okay, come to a tabletop and release, chest down. All right, tuck those hips under, find your neutral spine. We're gonna make big circles with our knee, getting in your hips, but keep that core tight. Warm that core up, fire the abs. Weight in both hands, trying not to lean over too much. pretend there's a ball between your calf and hamstring. Switch sides. That other knee can be right in between your hands. Keep those hips tucked. Think like a hurdle, you're going up and over something. Crunching of the hips right now. And good. All right, where do I have space here? Prone swimmers on our tummy. Make a big circle. Done these are big snow angel, reverse snow angel, to a handcuff and back. These are called swimmers. Swimmers. Join me. Big butt squeeze, chest up. Let's go. Get those arms up high. Reach overhead. Minimal shrugging. And good. All right. First, you can go on your elbows or on a high plank. We're going to go, what am I trying to say here? YTAs. Okay, so we're gonna go single arm, reach out Y, T, A. All right, but in a plank. So from here, put your feet a little wider, Y, T, A. Scoot back up, Y, T, A. Basically, a half circle. All right, I want you to try 8 per side, okay? I'm gonna go on my hand. You do you, put your feet a little wider. So our hips stay nice and straight. Rest in between. You can just go along with my 8 as well. Other side. Oops. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. They're kind of pausing in each position. If you haven't got on already. And good, okay. Nice mobility here. Let's do some butt stuff. I got just butt, core. I think we're just gonna be laying on the ground the whole time. And you make it as hard as you want though. All right, grab a band if you have one. We're gonna put it around your shins. And we're gonna start with some banded leg raises. Hips fully extended. So take a peek down, make sure your booty ain't sticking out. You can bring your hand in front, just pulling that top hip forward. Keeping tension on the band, so don't bring your foot all the way down, possible. Okay, just straight out to the side. Fire your glute. Okay, then we're gonna go roll over and go 8. Okay, each direction. So we got our glute med here, out to the side, glute max, back when we extend our hip, and then we'll flip it over into 8 and a hollow jacks. All right, you can also bend your knees if you need to, but I want core, lifting your shoulders up, drive your feet out, again, keeping tension on the band. All right. This is our first circuit. We're gonna go 8 times of each, okay, or 8 reps, and then 2 times through, or you can just follow me. All right, ready? Set and go. 8 side laying hip abduction is what it's called, technically. Just put your thumb on your glute there. Try and feel it fire, feel it move. And hip extension. And other side. Other leg here. 8. And then to the core. Good. 8 of those. I'm gonna do a little rest. I'll wait for y'all to do the second set. And we'll go in 15 seconds for the second set. Here we go, just focusing on that movement being initiated by your glutes, lots of core. Relax your neck on those hollow jacks. I don't know what to call those. But. All right, here we go. One more set. 8 side laying leg raises, and then on your tummy. Hips extended. Excellent. Okay, I'll give you about 30 seconds to finish up if you haven't yet. We'll need some sort of object and a weight. Yes. Object and a weight. So that could be the same thing. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Maybe I will. All right. Next circuit. We're gonna sit nice and close to an object, right up against the leg. Probably try closer to your knee first. Laying on your tummy, we're gonna hip extension. So there's our hip extension. Drive your heel up over the object, tap your toe, and back up and over. All right, booty squeeze, booty, booty. You get the drift, core tight. All right, we don't want our hips moving too much. And then try and have like our hips, little eyeballs pointed towards the ground the whole time. All right, then we're gonna flip it over. Knees just slightly bent. Got a weight here in one arm. And we're gonna sit up, pressing low back to ground. 8 and 8. All right. And then into tuck-ups. Here, I want you to try and touch your hands underneath your knees. All right, 8 of those. We should be good with all of that. Yes, yes. I think so. All right, and you can, of course, do the sit-ups without weight. And then you can, of course, use an invisible object. All right, here we go. There we go. We'll go 3 times through here. Ready? Let's go. 8, up, over. Feet on the other side. Hopefully you have better music on too. There'll be 8 of the weighted sit-ups, single arm. Really think about pushing the weight away with your core. Our shoulders just staying stable, keep it up. I don't want your weight or your abs trying to push the weight away. Ooh, these tuck-ups are gonna be fun. Hey, it's only 8. And 1 round done. Well, let's do 2 rounds actually. I have another circuit, so 2 rounds of this, okay? You can join me too. I'm starting round 2. Definitely the higher the weight is closer to your hips, the harder it becomes. Other side. Sit-ups. You try with a heavier weight, round 2, yeah, maybe. Trying not to round at your spine on your sit-up. it's heavy. If you really focus on pushing that back down. On to the tuck-ups, knees. Oh, that's 2 rounds. Give you about 40 seconds to finish. Floor sash good so far. About 20 seconds to finish. Grab a drink if you're done. Don't mind me. Okay, perhaps. All right. We need 2 weights for a press. Side plank crunches, oblique heel taps. Okay, so first exercise, I want you to extend your heels as much as you can forward. All right, so see, here's our glute bridge. Bringing our heels up a little bit. Now hips up, and then we're going in to a floor press. Okay, I'm using a band. I just don't have 2 weights. I guess you can use, I could use 1 weight. All right, so driving elbows to ground, press up. You can use 2 weights, 1 weight. All right, into a side plank with a crunch. So stacked here, elbow to the ground, open up. You can also bring your foot in front, elbow to the ground, open back up, or as far as you can. And then oblique, so press up, low back to the ground, and then I want you to think obliques, like we're doing a side bend to pull yourself to one way, one direction. Sound good? Coo, coo, coo. Okay, let's finish our last circuit here. We're gonna go all together this time, 30 seconds through each. We'll start in 10 seconds. Here we go, hamstring, call them floor press. 3, 2, 1, hips up and press. Big butt squeeze, tuck your hips, no arch into the back. Weight should be in your glutes and hamstring. And of course, we get a little upper body. Multitask. And a little flute. Rest. I'll try with the weight. Okay, side plank, crunches. Ready. Let's go. Trying to bring my elbow to the ground, then fully open up again. And good, switch sides. 3, 2, 1, and up. Keep those hips extended. And rest. Oblique. Heel taps. And this one where our neck might want to take over. So really focus abs. Lifting you up, obliques pulling you side to side. Let's go. Press that back down. Come on, push. Obliques, obliques, side bend. And rest. Good. Floor press, last set here of our abs. Ready, 5, heels out as far as you can. Weight in your glutes, hips up, and press. Tuck those hips, squeeze your butt, hamstrings, hamstrings, let's go. And drag your heels to your butt as those knees are extended. A few more. And rest. Excellent. Side plank. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Up. Switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And good. Oblique, heel taps. Last one and then we're done. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Obliques, think like a side bend. That's why we gotta try and keep our back straight. Side crunch. Come on, to pull you over. Relax your neck, breathe. 10 seconds. And good rest. Okay, lay on your back. Well, we're already there, I guess, hey? And reach your arms overhead. Reach your toes the opposite direction. Ooh. Wiper your knees side to side. Keeping your arms reached overhead. Reached overhead. Yeah, that's a phrase. Reached. Yes, I reach for it. Don't mind me just talking to myself. And let's come to standing. Here you can do the same thing. These have been my favorite lately. I know I've done them a bit here. Little side bends. You can also repeat what we did in warm up. Those wall forward folds. Getting in your lats there. That's really all you gotta do. A little chest opener. Yes. Yes, hope you enjoyed. A little mobility, a little abs.